I feel like I'm in my 20s.
I've gone from dragging out of the bed in the morning for jumping up and going at it.
Good evening. I'll be your host, and that means you'll be my guest. We have the privilege of hearing from a young lady that is successful in her own right. She has graduated with a degree in engineering from Vanderbilt University in Nashville. She also is a successful business owner. She owns a tax company locally here in the Memphis area. As a matter of fact, we're in her facility. And she's been in the industry of wellness for well over 15 years. So without any further ado, step to your feet and let's bring on Tamara Henderson.
I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. Again, my name is Tamara Henderson. I'm one of the team, Thomas and Tamara Henderson. It's like a duet. And I just want to share with you guys some information tonight. When my husband and I first were introduced to this company, we were in the midst of a dilemma. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do for retirement. At the same time, we were trying to protect ourselves health-wise by taking the right vitamins and things like that. And the problem was we weren't succeeding in either. We have traditional businesses, but we didn't have any retirement. And I want you guys to think about your life right now. Do you have those two areas filled? Because after seeing this opportunity, both of those were answered for us. And I'm going to share that information with you tonight about the company, its products, and the opportunity that has now secured our future. Okay, the name of the company is Xooma Worldwide. This is why we feel it's the right company. It's a 20-year-old debt-free company. I like that. I don't like a new health company. So the fact it's been around, seasoned, is excellent. Has international operations. That means they know what they're doing. You can't run a business internationally and not. The motto of the entire company is changing the health of a generation. Now let's look at the problem, and this is what we saw. Now I want your opinion. What do you guys think? Is our society getting healthier or sicker every year?
Sicker.
Are diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes on the rise or decline?
Rise.
Are prescription drugs our answer?
No.
Why not?
Side effects.
I think the side effects kill more people than the drugs help, right? And right now, illness is at an all-time high. I want you guys to notice something. You see this article right here in the Sun Times? There's 3 babies. It says when we grow up, one of us will get cancer. Right now, 1 out of 4 get cancer. They're already expecting the numbers to get worse. How can they be so sure? You gotta wonder about that. So I advise you guys to pay attention to your alkalinity, to make sure that you or somebody in your family is not one of those 3 babies. Okay? Right now, your body is either acidic or it's alkaline. This is a pH scale. Everything you eat, everything you drink, including yourself, has a pH value. 7 is neutral. God meant for your blood to be 7.365, slightly more alkaline. Now, why should that matter? Well, let's see what this doctor says. The cells of a healthy body are alkaline, while the cells of a diseased body are acidic. You understand? Acidic, diseased. Alkaline, healthy. That's by Dr. Arthur Guyton. He wrote the textbook of medical physiology. So, understanding this, I know you've been taking care of yourself up until now, right? Right. But you've probably been paying attention to what you're eating. How many of you paid attention before this business to what you were drinking?
Really?
You are 70 to 80% water. Your blood in your brain is 80 to 90% water. Even a fifth grader would tell you it matters more what you drink, right? So let's look at some of the things you drink. Anybody drink coffee? Or used to? Okay. Look at the pH of coffee. 4.0. Everything below 7, remember, is acidic. Disease thrives there. What's worse than coffee? Drinks. And the crazy part is we give these to our kids. You wonder why sickness is getting younger. What's worse than a regular drink? Diet. And that's supposed to be the healthy alternative, right? One of the first people I got off of diet drinks was my mother. She's 78 years old. She's diabetic, and the doctor had told her to drink diet. Really? That's over 1 million times more acidic than your blood. So it's sending you in the wrong direction fast. Let's look at some other things you're drinking right now that are acidic that you may not have known. How many people got kids or family members that are athletic? You gave them Gatorade, Powerade.
Yes.
You can look that up online, you guys. Do the pH of Gatorade. I promise you it's about 3.5, something like that. This is not healthy for your family. You have to get them off of this. Now, you know the drinks and the coffee. You know beer was taken at your own risk already. And then there's tea. Now that surprised a lot of people. They didn't know that tea was acidic. But think about it, when you finish drinking tea, isn't your mouth dry? You are a water being. Anything that dries you up is not good. Right? Think about the fish. You get them out of the water so he can start drying up. That's how you get control, right?
All right.
Now, here we go. Energy drinks, gotta let them go. They're not healthy. Now, every time you consume something acidic, your body has a mechanism to get rid of the acid. And it uses something that you are born with, minerals. Who knows where they hold all the minerals? In your bones. My grandmother used to tell me all the time, eat the marrow. And I was like, I really thought something was wrong with her. And not knowing that she was just really smart. She was trying to get me the minerals. And when you drink these things and it's pulling minerals from your bones, you're losing them. You can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. That's by Dr. Linus Pauling, 2-time Nobel Prize winner. So do we need minerals?
Yes.
All these years you've been drinking the wrong stuff. How have you been putting them back? You haven't, have you? That's why a lot of people have joint pains, back pains, knee pains, hip pains, all kind of pains. So we know you need to drink water. We're going to just teach you how to supercharge it. Now when your body's in an acidic state below 7, you got that? Okay? It's also chronically dehydrated. Now, just like a car, just flashes the red lights and said, okay, there's a problem. Your body has a flasher too. We know it as sickness. So if we're dehydrated, our body shows us sickness as an alarm. And these are some of the signals our body throws off, telling you I'm dehydrated, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, low energy levels, weight gain, aging. I know you've been trying to get rid of all this. If you get the acid out of your body, you will. As DeAndre would say, it's a detox. Okay? You gotta get that out of there. Aging. I know you wanted the fountain of youth. Well, think about it. What's the difference between a raisin and a grape? One of them dehydrated, right? So stay dry, regular fat. Okay? Arthritis and gout, nothing but acid in the joints. Acid reflux, pure acid. Migraine headaches. My husband had those so severely that he would actually bang his head. His daughter even started having migraine headaches. They thought it was hereditary. And his body was just dehydrated. Water retention, same thing. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit deeper about the high blood pressure. This is how simple it is to me. Now, I'm an engineer, so I just try to break everything down. And when I gave this product to my mom, and her blood pressure regulated in 24 hours, that amazed me. I was like, how could that happen? So I started to think, I said, okay, well, our blood is 80 to 90% water. If you make pancakes, if you don't put enough water, is it thick or thin?
Thick.
Thick. So if your blood isn't getting enough water, it would be thick, wouldn't it? Doesn't it take a lot more pressure for the heart to push thicker blood?
Yes.
High blood pressure, right? So if you put more water in the pancakes, it thins it out, right? So let's put more water in your blood, it thins it out. Thinner blood takes less pressure. Blood pressure go down. It made sense to me. You understand? Just that simple. So we don't know we're dehydrated, so we go to the doctor and they give us medicine.
Right.
Did that ever fix the problem?
No.
And the medicine causes a side effect to get you more medicine. This is a book by Dr. Batman Gundy. Your body's many cries for water. You're not sick, you're thirsty. Don't treat thirst with medication. That's what we've been doing all the time. And we were doing the wrong thing. There's another article that came out that one of our team members, Miss Samantha Stone, found for us. We were so excited to get this. It had the article, The Water Cure. It says, new study, 90% of American women are clinically dehydrated no matter how much water they drink. No matter? So when I meet somebody, I say, I drink a lot of water, so it doesn't matter because they said, why? Most water is too acidic to be fully absorbed by the cells. Now we knew the drinks were acidic, but the water too? Okay. So what kind of water are you drinking right now? Who drinks tap? Okay, nobody will admit it. That's okay, I know you don't want to tell me. Well, there are actually 600 known contaminants in tap water. And those are just the ones we know about. Now, Reader's Digest did an article, How Safe is Our Water? This is what they found. It said it may contain rocket fuel, birth control pills, arsenic, and more shocking ingredients. They actually found that in people's tap water. Now, I know y'all said Memphis water is pretty clean, right? Right. Well, it is cleaner than most, but nobody said it was healthy. Okay. Remember, it's word usage. They said it was cleaner, but not healthy. Memphis water is full of chlorine because they're trying to kill off all those bad things. Chlorine is a really, really good killer. What happens when it finishes killing off those things in your water? And you drink it. It keeps killing, doesn't it? Studies show that chlorine found in hard tap water produces byproducts that contribute to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. The study that scared me was the one that said there's a 93% greater chance of getting cancer if you drink chlorinated water. And you give those to your kids. You give that water to your kids. They're drinking that in the water fountain at school. Whew, that's frightening. Now this right here is their attempt to solve the first problem. I'm sorry I polluted your water, so let me give you bottled water. Let me clean it all up. What's the one problem with that? It's not a regulated system, so we don't know what we're getting. Most of that water is still acidic, completely mineral deficient, because when they're cleaning out the bad, they also clean out the good. Remember, God put minerals in the ground. So we're supposed to get them when we get things out of the ground, like fruits and vegetables and clean water, right? So they've cleaned all that out. Most of it is just tap water from somewhere else, from the springs of Oklahoma. And the problem is they give us the illusion that there's a health benefit and there isn't one. I know you gotta drink some, but at least know you're not getting a health benefit. Okay, and they're just getting rich off us. We spend billions every year. Billions. But there is a solution. Extreme X2O. This is a product that changed my husband and our life forever. It's a tea bag like sachet. Actually, show you one of them. Got a bunch of them in here. See this? It's full of minerals. It's an organic product that's actually harvested from the coral reefs of Okinawa, Japan. The only thing man-made is his bag is in. So you gotta love that. See, this is God-made. So it's a tea bag like sachet. With these minerals, any water that has chlorine in it, it will neutralize it. Okay? Now this is some tap water. Good old Memphis wholesome water. Now these right here are some OTO drops. These some OTO drops. You can get them from Home Depot. They'll test the chlorine in any water. So you can do this at home, okay? So I'm gonna put the test in here. If it turns yellow, that means there's chlorine. If by some miracle it don't turn yellow, that means there's no chlorine. Okay.
I already see it. You can see it. You can see it.
Okay, she didn't have to say. Look at it, didn't have to do nothing, did it? Now, before I show you it kills the chlorine, let me show you something else. It'll transform any water into alkaline. Now, did y'all, who said they drink bottled water? Okay. All right, everybody did it. The Sun is the #1 selling brand. You think it's healthy, right? It's supposed to be. So we're gonna test that. But we're not gonna do the chlorine test because we already see we got plenty of chlorine, don't we? We're gonna test the pH. Remember that scale I showed you at first? Remember acidic and alkaline? We're gonna test this bottled water and see what the pH range is. Is it acidic or alkaline? And these right here are the test pieces to check the alkalinity of any beverage. Now, if it turns yellow this time, that means the water is acidic. This is the water you pay good money for. Okay, if it turns pinkish purple, the darker the purple, the more alkaline it is. Okay. Looks promising, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Shake this up real good.
No, it's not.
And it's the water you pay for. So it's even acidic. Okay? Now, we're going to show you some solutions. Extreme X2O. Tea-bag like sachet. You want something man-made or God-made?
God-made.
All right, well, that's what you got here. If it neutralizes the chlorine, what should it do to this water? We tell you to put this in your water and shake it up.
Wow.
The thing about chlorine is you couldn't see it before I put the tester in it, right?
Right.
So you should drink no water that does not have the X2O in it. Because you have to be safe. So the best way to be safe is to put your X2O in that water and you know it will neutralize chlorine. So even when you go out to eat, keep your packets with you. Okay, now we see that this water is acidic. This is the bottled water. Now we say if it turns to alkaline, it's going to be dark purple. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Now I told you disease cannot live in an alkaline state. What's one of the major killers out here that's running rampant right now? Cancer, right? Cancer cannot live in an alkaline state either. So if you want to put your body in a protective state, you would definitely want to make sure that your water has extreme X2O. Remember I told you Diet, well y'all told me, Diet was the most acidic beverage you could ever drink. 1,000,000 times more acidic than your blood. And it pulls minerals from your bones every time. Do you notice that when you drink drinks, that you're still thirsty? Well, I'm going to show you why. And the kind of work your body has to go through when you consume something acidic, even that acidic water. The minerals must kill the acid.
Look at that.
It must kill the acid. So this is the kind of work your body has to go through every time. And when you're still thirsty after you drink the first one, destroy more minerals. Remember, every sickness and disease comes from a mineral deficiency. And the only reason why you're still thirsty is because you didn't drink anything. This is a 2 liter. That's why you're still thirsty. So it's a perpetual cycle. That's why people become chain drinkers. So we've seen X2O neutralize the chlorine, transform the water into alkaline, and release over 70 organic trace minerals back into your body. Now, let me tell you what was amazing to me is I met a woman in Atlanta. She checks her bone density. I don't meet too many people like that. But she shared with me that after she had been drinking water with X2O in it, that her bone density increased. I was like, what? Not only did it kill the acid in your body, but it also put the minerals back into your bones. That to me was so amazing. So that's how you know something God made. It's going to do a multitude of things. This man made it can only do one. They got to get paid for every single thing. Okay. So it's going to reduce your water molecule down smaller, so it can hydrate you on a cellular level, so you don't have the problem you had with the other water. Okay? Because your cells need to be hydrated, those blood cells, and keep that pressure down. It's going to detox you on a cellular level, get rid of all that, and promote natural weight loss. You're going to get instant and ultimate hydration. So you see how this is way better for your kids playing soccer, football, basketball. It's better for them to drink water with this in it than anything else. I'm going to tell you about a couple other products. Then I don't want you guys to take my word for it. I'm going to let you hear from some people that are actually taking the product as well as myself. And we'll see how they felt about it. Focus Up. Woo! Everybody's favorite. It's known as the world's first pure energy think drink. This is the brain food. We barely feed our bodies. You know we don't feed our brains. Come on now. Now this product within minutes will improve focus, concentration, alertness, memory, mood, mental, and physical energy. See, when you energize the brain, you don't have to worry about everything else because the brain can take care of all that. And I do mean all of it. Men and women pay attention to that statement. You need any more energy after this? And then let me tell you a couple other products. This is Cardiozyme. Now Cardiozyme over here, this is known as the miracle from the sea. Now, the number one selling drug out here is Lipitor for cholesterol, okay? And you know it's causing diabetes, right? That's one of the side effects. So you want to fix your cholesterol, then you're going to get diabetes, so you cut off something. Okay, no good. But this is a natural product documented to lower bad cholesterol while at the same time raising good cholesterol and reducing internal inflammation. See, y'all must understand, it's not the cholesterol that's the problem. Your body needs cholesterol. It's the inflammation.
That's right.
See, think about it. When you hurt yourself, when your kids hurt themselves, don't it swell up? So when the inside of you is hurt, it becomes inflamed. Now, the problem is if it's an artery that becomes inflamed, now it's swollen, right? So that hole is smaller, isn't it? So when cholesterol goes to see what happened, hole too small, stroke, heart attack, they blame cholesterol. But that wasn't the problem, it was the inflammation. Okay, $35 million invested in this product, amazing. And we've seen tons of people do better, and we're going to have a couple testimonies on it. Zuma Blast, this is our fruit and vegetable stick. I know some of you are like, oh my God, I got to drink water for the rest of my life. Yes, but it's got a flavor. I know you like that. It comes in 5 flavors. This is how I get my 5-year-old to get his fruits and vegetables. You know you can't get them to eat but one stick of broccoli, right? But you can get them to gulp this down. It's 100% natural. It has the antioxidant equivalent of 5 servings of raw fruits and vegetables. So you know you didn't have yours, so you can drop one in your water as well. No artificial sweeteners. Now, we get the fun part. We're going to have some testimonies.
somebody that had diabetes. I was first diagnosed with diabetes in 1989. I was put on insulin in 1990. And it wasn't until I was introduced to these products last year in 2013 by this lady here, and I started using the product on a consistent basis. I've been using it now for about a year because I joined Xooma in May of last year. But the first best results that I got was in July when I went back to see my primary care physician. And my numbers were so incredible. He was like, oh my God, Mr. Shaw, what in the world are you doing? I was about, at that time, maybe 10 or 12 pounds lighter. And anybody with diabetes know they check your blood levels by your A1C. At that time, my A1C was like 6.1. Now, I had been on the product for a couple of months. And he said, well, I need to see you back in a couple of months, Mr. Shaw. And if your numbers are the same or any better, I'm going to actually take you off of insulin and put you on a pill called metformin. So I go back to see him September the 9th, and my numbers were so incredible that he actually took me off of insulin after 23 years. And I was also taking high blood pressure medicine. Had been taking it for about 15 years. 2 different kind of high blood pressure medicines. So he wanted to see me again in November, which was 2 more months. I go back to see him in November. He actually took me off of high blood pressure medicine. Now that's in a 6-month period of time that I had been on these products on a consistent basis. From May to November, I had actually been taken off of insulin and high blood pressure medicine just from drinking the Extreme X2O. Now, he didn't want to see me in 2 months. He didn't want to see me again for another 6 months. I just seen him again March the 24th. This time last year, I was actually weighing 230 pounds. I'm down to like 181 now. I'm in my 60s now. And I'm talking about I actually feel like I'm 30.
Good evening, everyone. I would just like to share, I've had an amazing time with these products. The first thing is that my husband and I were already drinking alkaline water, so we were familiar with what alkaline water was. But at the time that I was drinking alkaline water, we were in Chicago, that's where we came from, and the doctor told me that I had a problem with my thyroid, and I never knew that. And they said that my number was too low. They said it was 3.8. I said, well, what's it supposed to be? She said it's supposed to be about 5.5 or 6.0. I said, well, how am I going to get it up? And she said, well, you'll have to take some medication. I said, okay, and then how long do I need to take it so I can take it and then get on off of this? Because I've never been on medication. She said, oh, once you start this, you have to be on this for the rest of your life. I said, oh, no, the devil is a lie. I said, I'm not taking no medication for the rest of my life. So because she told me that, I didn't take anything. And I used my faith and prayed. Now, I'm not telling nobody to do what I did, but I'm just telling you what I did. And when we moved here and relocated to South Haven, someone introduced us to these products. And we started taking the alkaline water with minerals. So I can tell you there is a tremendous difference in just drinking alkaline water from the system, because we had it, and this alkaline water with the minerals. When we started drinking the alkaline water with minerals, within a 6-month period of time for me as well, I went to the doctor because we were getting our new physician and everything here, and I had like 3 pages of blood work done, and I could not wait to see, oh my God, what is that thyroid? Am I going to be okay? Is she going to try to tell me the same stuff about medication? And when I got that paperwork back, to my amazement, my number had gone from 3.8 to 7.8. All of my numbers were amazing. They were my triglycerides and cholesterol, and that thyroid was on point. So we have really had amazing, results with it, especially the cardiozyme. I'm telling you, the cardiozyme is an amazing product, and all of the products with Xooma are really phenomenal. It took my oldest sister, who had problems with her knee. She had terrible pains with arthritis and also fibromyalgia. She couldn't bend her knee and walk upstairs. We started her on the water and the cardiozyme. Within 3 days, she was bending her knee and walking upstairs. So
I'm gonna tell you about a couple of other products, and then I'm gonna get another testimony. Metabolize. Now y'all saw the amazing result Maurice had just from the X2O. But if you've been taking it and you only lost about 10 or 15 pounds, but you want to lose a little bit more, add Metabolize. All right, ladies, it's getting into the summer, get back into the swimsuit. Okay, it's an all-natural product. It stimulates your metabolism, reduces your appetite, controls cravings, burn fat, more energy 24/7. You see what happened to him in a 6-month time period. He went from this, through the progression, to this. And this is him 3 years later, still holding the weight off. So Metabolize is an excellent system if you just want to get yourself back into shape and put everything in the right place. Now this is our newest product, Natural Selection. Now, it's hard to even describe how amazing this product is, but it assists in preventing cell damage. Understand you made of trillions of cells. Every disease comes from the core of who you are, the cells. It supports oxygenation of cells and tissues. Cancer hates an oxygenated system. I learned something here now. Okay. It provides strong antioxidant protection. It supports proper cellular function within the body. We always talk about on a cellular level because that's the key, you guys. Don't ever miss that. And it promotes the elimination of harmful substances and toxins in the body. And that was the most powerful statement right there.
yes.
Now I think I have a testimony right now. We've only had this product out for maybe a month, 2 months. Pastor, you got testimony? What happened to you when you added Natural Selection to your X2O? Come on, Pastor.
How's everybody? I'm Pastor Wright. I have a testimony concerning this amazing product. I've been in natural businesses for years. And back in 1969, I was playing football. I had a scholarship to Alcorn College. I went down for my spring training, workout and everything. But I was having a problem about halfway through practice with the back problem. I know I had gotten hurt back in 1968, but I'm going to college, you know what I mean? 4 years straight, I'm going to work through this thing. But I found out that the workout in college was totally different from workout in high school. So when we got there, I was having a problem with my back, and so they took me in, the trainer checked me out, and they said, well, we're going to take you to the hospital. They took me to the hospital, did all type of x-rays, found out I had two slip discs, 4th and 5th vertebrae. And so from 69 up until now, I have been going to different chiropractors, getting good relief from that because they align you. And I've always used natural products. Brother Earl Becker can tell you that. And so I was using alkaline water. I'm familiar with that. And but it wasn't until a month and a half ago when I was here with Dr. Bobby. And I heard her talking about the compound. That's what we called it then. The compound. Come to know, it was the Natural Selection. So they was talking about put it on. You go ahead and pre-order. So I said, if it's as good as Dr. Bobby said it is, I'm going to go ahead and pre-order. Right. So I pre-ordered enough. And to make a long story short, along with my X2O now, because I have a machine with changing the water to alkaline too, but when I mix the Natural Selection with the X2O, I have you to know, I was sitting on the couch week before last, And normally I sat there with my little support in my back, and I bent over, it hurt. So I bent over, tied my shoe, no pain. I said, honey. She said, what? She thought I wanted to help her get up like she had another time. I said, my back don't hurt. She said, don't hurt. I said, no. I said, amazing thing, I don't know when it stopped. I tell you, it worked. So I encourage every one of you to talk to your friends, tell them if they have any type of back problem, use the X2O and the natural selection, get rid of the inflammation, and I promise you, you have the same results.
Well, I ain't got nothing else to say about the products. I mean, is there any question that you want? Okay, they work. Now the question is, do you want it to work in your life and the people that you love? Okay? Now, do you understand there's a demand out here for all of what you just saw? There's a great demand. Do you know we got the supply?
Yep.
Anybody took economics? Where there's a demand and we got a supply, here comes opportunity. That's right. Exactly. And with this company, there's an amazing compensation plan. It gives you an online business with tax benefits, y'all. I know you've been trying to get your budget together, get out of debt. Yeah. But understand you can't unless you have extra income coming in. You're going to get an online business from being healthy with over 400 tax breaks that you don't get from your job. You understand? We finna add to your pocket just from the moment you order your product. There are no fees to join, no monthly website fees. All you have to do is want the product enough for yourself and order a wholesale package. Do you want the products enough for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. You order a package. This is one of our most popular packages. It's a $199 starter pack. It retails for $400. Now understand, if you can't make up your mind whether you want to buy a wholesale package, we'll sell you the product retail. Okay, you're going to pay twice as much, but that's your choice. But I know you got to have it, right? Now, if you do a wholesale package, we're going to put you a part of our referral program. Who likes to get paid for referrals? Everybody, exactly. Can we find 4 people on this globe that drinks water? If you refer these products to 4 people, and let's say they get the $199 pack just like you did, you get your money right back. So did it cost you anything? So you done got help, 400 new tax breaks,
Right.
and an opportunity to change your life. There's another package that we have. This is a $4.99 performance pack. Now this is more aggressive. This is a business builder pack. It's $1,000 worth of retail. Now people who buy this package think different. We're like, yeah, I want to feel good. Yeah, I want my family to feel good. But I'm going to take advantage of the fact that there's a lot of sick people out here. And I'm willing to tell them. Well, you're going to need product to do that. And that's where this package comes into play. You also get a national manager upgrade. So the company will actually pay you 5 levels within the company, which is awesome. You just get paid more for the same stuff. Just so you know. There are 8 ways this company pays us. I ain't gonna worry about all the specifics, but the first one, the fast start bonus. Y'all say you like referrals?
Yeah.
Every time you refer someone, you get this bonus. Every time. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now, I do referrals at my tax office too. But after the first year, I won't pay you again. But Xooma will. When they come back to buy again, they will pay you again. That's in the 10 commissions. So every time anybody that you've ever referred buys again, because that arthritis went away, because their back stopped hurting, because their blood pressure went down, you get paid again. Okay? And a lot of other ways you can be compensated. And I don't want y'all to miss this now. You see that little person right there? Them 2 people right there? Yeah. That's me and my husband.
Right.
If you tell enough people, Xooma can make your dreams come true.
Yeah.
Okay? We can go past the $25 you're going to get from one referral. It's like, how many people can you tell? But my husband and I told a lot of people, we continue to tell people, and 10 months into the business, all this extra money, okay? Tax time was nice too, just so you know. But all that extra money, we took it and got the car of my dreams. We were buying it for him, but it was mine. So we got a Mercedes E350. So I want you guys to understand, this can grow as big as you want it to.
Yes, you can.
As long as you care enough to help people drink healthier water. Stop letting them drink that chlorine. So here's where you get started. You refer how many people? 4. And you get your products free. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
What do they want to do? They want to refer 4 and they get theirs free. Guess how much you're going to start making? $500 a month. Residual. I want y'all to understand the difference between residual and linear. Your job is linear. You got to go back to work to make it again, right? Residual is that them things you get in the mail. They say when you retire, your Social Security money you're going to get. That's from all those 40 years of working. You're going to get $800 every month. That's your residual. How long is it going to take you to refer 4 people and help them refer 4 people so you can make $500 a month? You can do that a lot faster than the 40 years of working, right?
Yeah.
Understand. When they get started, we get paid for what we start. So when a person feels better, they want to continue to feel better. And how long are they going to drink water? Ain't that beautiful? That's a good business to be in, ain't it? Just so you know. That's just 20 customers. And all you're each doing is buying enough product for yourself, which is about $100 a month, which comes down to $3.33 a day. Is your life worth $3.33 a day?
Yeah.
I would hope so, because you'll waste that on one drink at McDonald's. There's the power of duplication. This is what happens when it gets out of control. You refer 4 people you love, your products are free. They refer 4 so that they can get theirs free, right? Now you're making $500 a month. What do these 16 people want to do? How many people do they need to refer? 4. Now you making $1,500 a month. Did you know those 64 people?
No.
But you're getting paid while you sleep. Understand? This is how powerful this is. Because they have to drink water. And you just help somebody drink cleaner water. What are them 64 people going to do? They're going to refer 4. Now you're making $4,000 a month. You so excited going to the mailbox every Friday. Every Friday. They're going to send you a check. This is a part-time income for you. Because do you have to quit your job to go see a couple of people and tell them how to drink healthier water? No. Okay. What do these people want to do? They want theirs free, so they're going to tell 4. Now you're making over $20,000 a month. I know most of y'all lives changed at the 500.
All
right, y'all excuse me, that's my Memphis accent. But, I mean, can you think of what your life would be like? You know how many people out here got blood pressure, diabetes, acid reflux, arthritis, cancer.
Amen.
Just care enough to tell them, and this can be yours if the price is right. This is a national director level. We actually have in our midst, which I'm going to bring him up at the end, the honor of an international director in the house. Now this is only national director. We got a celebrity here tonight, and I'm going to let y'all hear from him at the end. So what's the next step? It's so simple, you guys. Don't leave here tonight without changing your life and your family's lives. Because all you have to do is open your account with a purchase. Open your account with a purchase and start this month getting all those tax benefits and feeling all this. You understand? Take it to the level that God meant it to be. No fees, no starter kits. What do you want to do once you get your product? Qualify with 4 referrals. Tell somebody else. Feel good together. Okay? and continue to duplicate. Now, you're starting a business, even though you're just drinking water. But I need y'all to understand, there's zero risk. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You wanna know why? Even if you wanna go for the business builder pack, like, I ain't never built a business, but I think I want the business builder pack. We'll do it, because you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And we'll show you how to share and spread the word. So we can make that 30 days the best 30 days you've seen in a long time. And let it continue. Because I want to know what your dream is. It might be another house. It might be a different car. It might be private school for your baby. But the point is you can have it and have good health at the same time. Any questions? Who gonna get their product tonight? Y'all raise your hand. I see you.